Everyone to us. We are here to serve you, and as the big branch here in town, our commitment and our passion is also that big to give you great service. So without much ado, I'd like to invite our Customer Network Director, Peter Motua. Let's welcome him for a few remarks. Karibu, Peter.
Thank you very much, and good morning. Our chairman, Mr. Charles Mushene, our group, our managing director, Jeremy Awori, and the CMC members present, our colleagues, the Fourth Estate, good morning. Karibuni sana to Absa Bank, where we bring possibilities to life. I would want to take this opportunity to welcome you all for this morning. I'm very excited to host you on the morning of this great day as we celebrate our first anniversary as Absa Bank Kenya. Not only are we turning 1 year today, but we are also officially launching our newly revamped and rebranded state-of-the-art Queensway branch. So I would again want to say karibuni sana to this state-of-the-art branch. I'm sure all of us are excited with what we've been able to deliver in the last few months in this branch. The branch has a huge significance, not just in our organization as Absa, but also in the history of the Nairobi city. Internally, Queensway branch is the biggest Absa branch in the markets that we operate in across the continent outside South Africa. It is a home of over 57,000 customers spread across retail, SME, business banking, corporate, and institutional banking. On average, we serve slightly over 1,000 customers every day through the different suites we have in this branch, covering our standard branch, our affluent premier suite, our business banking suite, and our Islamic banking suite, among others. Outside Absa, Queensway House was built in the early 1950s and was one of the first tallest buildings, not only in Kenya, but also in East Africa. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. In the 1950s, Queensway House was one of the tallest buildings in Nairobi, visible for several miles outside Nairobi. Queensway House was the first to bring new modern facilities to Kenya, including automated elevators, internal telephone communication systems, and fluorescent lighting that we take for granted today. Yeah? So in many ways, we are at an historic site today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been doing refurbishment and rebranding works here over the last few months, and I really want to take this opportunity to thank the colleagues who have been supporting to ensure this, the success of this project. I know we do not have customers today, but again, we appreciate the support that we've received from customers. A bit of inconvenience from what they were used to, but it was a worthwhile inconvenience looking at what we've been able to deliver for them. This is just a demonstration of our strong customer obsession agenda, whose key focus is to ensure that we make banking easier, faster, and better for our customers. Also to make banking enjoyable as possible to all our customers. To make this a reality, we've also invested heavily in modern technology with the self-service solutions that you see here today. I mean, if you look at that side and what we are working on here, we'll be able to launch modern self-service solutions that will enable customers to enjoy banking and to self-serve, yeah, without any need of really walking into the branch. And that means that our services will be available to customers 24/7, yeah, 24/7, without really a customer demanding to get service directly from a colleague. So I want to take this opportunity again, as I said, to thank our management for the support that we received all the way from the board. I mean, for us to be able to invest in such a huge project, especially during this time of COVID when all banks are really looking at cutting costs. I mean, that is a really big thing that we should really appreciate our management and the board for having given us the finances to be able to deliver such an expensive project. So thank you, Jeremy, thank you, Chairman, thank you, CMC, for really giving us that support. And with that, with those few remarks, I want to wish you a great day, a great enjoyment with our customers. Please make sure that any customer who walks to the branch really notices that we are really celebrating our first year of changing from Barclays to Absa. So wish you all the best. We are here to support you. Management is here, the board is here, and I believe that is just a demonstration of the support and the commitment from the management of Absa Bank. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Peter. I'll invite you to just make your way as the microphone is sanitized. Thank you so much for those comments from Peter and John Kaburu, giving us a sense of this particular branch, even as we celebrate Absa at large. Our next session will require a bit of painstaking focus here. We shall walk out there led by the chairman and the CEO. We're going to unveil the plaque, so I'll ask them just to lead the way as we head there. You'll turn to your left outside there, Chairman. And there'll be a bit of photo ops thereafter, so let me just... So I will invite the chairman. Our camera crew, are we ready? There's a request that you move to the other side, please, because of the light. Are we ready? So I'll invite the chairman, Mr. Mushene, to just unveil the plaque with, yes. Yes, correct. And a round of applause as we unveil the plaque here. The Absa Queensway branch officially opened by Mr. Charles Mushene, who is the chairman of the board. Congratulations on this milestone, and we really celebrate the effort. Just the photo op. And we should also be having a photo after this between the chairman, managing director, and the senior management. Just make your way. I think because... Yes, just on the side. Yes. Side. I think because of distancing, you can just have your masks on. Yeah. Is that okay? Will that be fine? Yeah, optics are interesting. Yeah. This is good too? Yes.
No, we are smiling, but...
Are we good? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciated. Let me invite you now to walk in for the ribbon cutting here. I shall invite the chairman and the CEO just to be here, please. We are now ready to cut the ribbon as we now make our way into the Absa Queensway branch, which, as we've been told, has just been refurbished, clearly looking quite attractive. And I'll invite, I'll give the chairman, speak one. Yes, yeah. Thank you, and just take a step forward, please. For the camera, that's fine. Yes, we're just moving people in. Yes. Okay.
Are we going to cut all the way through this?
No. cut. So just cut here, and you can cut that side and that side. So let me just welcome the chairman and the CEO, Mr. Jeremy Awori, to lead us in cutting the ribbon so that we can now make our way into the branch and counting in 5, 4, sorry? No, you may take them off. Yeah, as you have observed the distance, yes. We're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's get going, gentlemen. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen. We shall now just have them sanitized, please, as they've just finished with the scissors. Thank you. Oh, please, and I now welcome you to the branch. Karibuni. The media will be positioned here at the center. Management can be here, please. Remember, as we do what we are doing this morning, we observe all the protocols of the COVID-19 restrictions so that we are observing physical distancing, sanitizing as much as we can, and wearing our masks on appropriately. It is now my delight to invite the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Jeremy Awori, to make the keynote remarks, after which he will be inviting the chairman to make his comments. Jeremy, please.
Mr. Charles Mushene, Chairman of Absa Bank Kenya, esteemed customers, members of the media, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me distinct pleasure to have the opportunity to address you as we celebrate what has been a remarkable first year operating as Absa in Kenya. The fact that we are standing here today in our newly refurbished Queensway branch is a testament to the resilience and tenacity of our customers, colleagues, and shareholders who inspire us every day to keep doing and keep going despite the challenges that we face. Today, as Absa turns 1, is a day to celebrate the power of standing as one, confronting our challenges and pursuing opportunities together. I have no doubt in my mind that we have only come this far because you have given us the reason to dream, the reason to believe, and the reason to keep looking forward. Looking back at the journey we have traveled and the milestones we have achieved, I'm filled with gratitude to all our stakeholders, not just for supporting our business, but for joining hands with us to ensure that we play a part in keeping our economy going. Over the last year, we have made some significant strides and at the same time learned some valuable lessons that will serve us well in the future. But before we go any further into the activities of the day, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our board chairman, Mr. Charles Mushene, who has graciously agreed to join us for this celebration. And on behalf of the management team, I would like to thank you and the entire board for your guidance, leadership, and support through this transition process. And in the past year, as we've navigated through a very challenging operating environment, I'd like to just take this opportunity to request the chairman to come and make a few remarks for us before we continue with the rest of the program. Chairman, karibuni. Karibu.
Chairman, before you take the floor, just allow us to sanitize the... Karibu, Chairman.
Okay. My fellow board members, our country management team led by our CEO, Jeremy Awori, colleagues from Absa, and our guests, a very good morning to you all. I'd like to start off by saying a big thank you to all of you for sparing the time to join us today as we celebrate this momentous milestone in the history of our business. It's exactly 1 year ago that we opened a new chapter of our business as we changed our brand and corporate name to Absa and renewed our commitment to this country, a commitment to bring possibilities to life. Today, I stand here to thank you, our customers, our colleagues, our fellow Kenyans, all of you, for giving us a chance to live up to this commitment. It is from you that we derive our inspiration to innovate, to serve, and to grow. And for that, we thank you. As we turn one today, we celebrate being one with you. We celebrate the chance to work together, dream together, overcome challenges, and pursue opportunities together as one. Our first year under our new brand did not quite turn out exactly as we had imagined it would. When we launched the brand in February last year, we had a great strategy and well laid out plans to grow our business and significantly expand our portfolios. But no sooner had we kicked off the brand launch activities than COVID-19 hit. What we had envisioned as a fantastic year turned out to be a period of compounded challenges, not just for our business and the industry, but also for the local and global economies. But the dark cloud had a silver lining. As we grappled with the disruptive impact of the pandemic on our economic and social stability, we began to see opportunities for positive impact. We were challenged to show our humanity in the way that we respond and to demonstrate our agility and collaboration by adapting our ways of working. As a result, we have seen greater innovation and increased digital adoption, enabling us to continue serving our customers seamlessly through digital channels. Ladies and gentlemen, the evolving nature of the pandemic meant that we had to rethink our priorities. We focused our energies on saving lives and safeguarding livelihoods. Today, I can confidently say that we have lived up to our promise of being a force for good. We focused our humanitarian and business interventions towards lightening the burden for our customers, our colleagues, and the country at large. We contributed over 50 million shillings to the COVID-19 Fund Board, which went towards funding various initiatives in the fight against the pandemic. We donated over 210,000 surgical masks to frontline medical workers in public hospitals and an additional 20,000 reusable masks to border riders and other at-risk communities, while also providing them with psychosocial support in partnership with our wellness partners. A further 13 million shillings was invested towards the fight against the pandemic through various colleague-led initiatives. And I take this opportunity to thank you very much, colleagues, for taking the lead and the initiative to be part of the social support that our country so badly needed then. Looking back, I'm glad that we had the opportunity to make the burden more bearable for our fellow Kenyans. As part of our strategic priorities, we launched our Sustainability Commitment Report, which outlines key principles and initiatives that will help grow our business in a sustainable and a responsible way. We see this as a bold step that will inspire our innovation on social and environmental challenges in line with our commitment to be an active force for good in the communities in which we operate. At that time, we became a signatory of the Principles for Responsible Banking, committing to strategically align our business with the Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreement on Climate Change. We also became a signatory to the United Nations Global Compact. Essentially, our sustainability agenda is a commitment to focus our efforts on the triple bottom line of people, planet, and profit in all our strategies, products, and propositions, and also to drive incremental shared value for all our stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, guided by our growth, transformation, and returns strategy, we continue to navigate the disruptive whirlwind of currents and undercurrents with commendable foresight and nimbleness, and our performance scorecard continues to reflect positive outcomes. We are looking into the future with courage and optimism, inspired by our customers who thrive on turning challenges into opportunities and always finding ways to get things done. At Absa, we call this Africanacity. Our employees have been and continue to be our great ambassadors. I, on behalf of the board, thank you for your dedication and commitment to serving our customers, and in particular, the frontline staff who took extra risk to ensure that our services to customers are not disrupted. Your diligence and commitment are indeed the wind beneath our wings and the reason that we will continue bringing possibilities to life for millions of Kenyans. I would also like to thank the management team under the leadership of our CEO, Jeremy Awori, for steadily steering the ship through the brand transition. The turbulence and the recovery, for taking us through that turbulence and the recovery process out of that turbulence with prudence and precision. It is leadership qualities of that nature that led Jeremy's appointment to the COVID-19 Emergency Response Board by His Excellency the President last year. As we congratulate you on that, Jeremy, we also congratulate you for being nominated by a leading business publication as #1 in the top 25 Kenyan CEOs making an impact in the business community in 2020. Yeah. For our customers, you will continue to be the heart of our business. On behalf of the business and the board, I would like to assure you that customer obsession remains the guiding compass of our strategy and the most important factor in our current and future success. Appreciating the important role that the SMEs play in the development of our economy, we will continue to innovate around new propositions and capabilities that help them grow and consequently create job opportunities. We will continue investing in the future of our youth through skills developments with our Ready to Work program, which has so far impacted over 215,000 young Kenyans. We acknowledge that we cannot future-proof our economy if we do not adequately invest in the development of the youth and empower them to unlock opportunities and impact communities. For our shareholders, I'd like to assure you that as a board, we will continue to boldly represent your interests, safeguard your investments, and ensure that your business is managed prudently to give you the best possible long-term returns. For all our partners and other stakeholders, we are deeply grateful to you for your continued support and your patronage. Your continued partnership is an affirmation of the confidence and trust you have in our business. Our bank is strong and is well positioned to continue driving the growth and development of our economy. As I conclude, I am optimistic about the future and confident that we are well positioned to ride the ups and downs of COVID and emerge even stronger together on the other side. We have operated in this country for the last 105 years and have a long-term commitment to Kenya and its people. Today, as we celebrate our first anniversary under our new brand, we are renewing this commitment to continue connecting your dreams and your aspirations to the financial resources you will need to accomplish them. Thank you all for your time, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you very much, I should say, the Chairman, Mr. Charles Mushene. I should inform us that banking hours have begun, so if you see clients walking in, please just allow them to do that in a very seamless fashion. Don't be shaken by that. The Chairman's remarks just gave a cue into our next session. I remember in a previous life when I was in transaction advisory doing deal structuring in PE and M&A, one of the key questions we were being asked is, what about the triple bottom line? Forget about the profits. What are you doing about society and the planet? And that is what ushers us into the video which we're just about to watch, to see the social impact that Absa is having on the communities around this country, especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, because the truth of the matter is that beyond the bottom line, as far as profits are concerned, we are all in communities, we are all in societies where we need to be having a positive impact. So if the digital team is ready, we could have a clip playing on Bombolulu. Thank you.
Mahitaji yangu kama mlemavu na yule mtu ambaye si mlemavu ni tofauti.
Nilikuwa mimi ni mtu mzima kwanza, alafu sasa nikaingia kwa ulemavu nikiwa naona na macho yangu. Kwanza ilikuwa ni ngumu, sasa ikawa kwangu sina raha.
Sasa nikaanza kuona watu tofauti tofauti na ulemavu tofauti tofauti, na sasa nikajikubali.
Tunatengeza products ambao hata uwezi amini ukiambiwa hii imetolewa mali fulani ya walemavu.
Bombolulu started as a farming place. It has had many faces. We have rehabilitation places like the clinic where we do rehabilitation, and there are so many people that Bombolulu has been able to help.
Kuna watu wanaona kuwa mlemavu ni mtu wa kusaidiwa peke yake. Wewe unategemea misaada, lakini hapana, si hivyo. Kiini haswa cha Bombolulu workshop ni kuona ya kuwa hata walemavu ni watu wanaweza kufanya kazi na kuishi wakijitegemea na kuwa na familia zao.
Kiwanda hiki tunatengeneza vifaa kwa bidhaa vyetu kwa mikono yetu, na tunategemea watalii watoke nchi za ng'ambo, wengine local tourists waje wanunue.
Bombolulu was on a trajectory high because we had up to 8 customers from Europe.
Kama ushazoea, mimi nyumbani kwangu nala pengine mfuko mmoja au mifuko miwili, na najua nimejipanga mwisho wa mwezi nitapata mshahara, na weka stoki yangu ya chakula ambayo itanimalizia mwezi.
When COVID happened, there were so few products that could be moved in the market. So we started making PPEs. We went to KEBS and we got certification, and we started doing for the few people who were around. Absa saw the need of helping us.
This place was like almost to be closed down because we were about like just 4 to 3 people, you know, the orders we've been getting from the hotels. But now with this order from Absa, we had to call in the whole group so that all our machines now are working.
Absa kwanza nashukuru kwa sababu itafanya ule mtoto ambaye ameregeshwa nyumbani kidogo atarudi shule kupitia Absa.
My vision to that is we would like to have a bigger collaboration with Absa. The CSR activities they do other places, they can come in and help us get more models for the wheelchairs. The financial partnership, which is very important for any production. The financial partnership is enormous. Thank you, Absa.
Asante Absa.
Asante Absa.
Asante sana Absa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I find that video very inspiring, and for me, this is an opportunity where we can make a difference. Bombolulu is quite a special place. Many of you who may have not been there should go and have a look at what they do. You've got amazing people there trying to make a living, and you've seen the kind of things that they're doing. You've got differently abled people, and they produce all kinds of things. And for me, the opportunity to partner with them and to work with them, not in a way where we're giving charity. This is not a charity situation. This is where we decided to work with them to actually put an order for masks through them. We ordered several thousand masks through them for both adults and children, and then also financed them. That was the beauty of this. So this is a running business with people who are making their livelihood from it, and I encourage all of us to, if you're in Mombasa, to go down and look at it. And again, it's also, we want to make these kind of initiatives countrywide. It's not just about doing this in Nairobi. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of the video which we've just watched is what we are celebrating today. It's that undying determination to succeed that is espoused by our fellow Kenyans as the men and women in Bombolulu. It's a determination premised not just on hope, but diligence, hard work, and ingenuity. We're celebrating the privilege we have enjoyed in the last 1 year to work with such great people to bring possibilities to life. I'd like to thank our customers across the board, and indeed the people of this great country we're proudly calling home, for receiving our brand warmly and allowing us to be part of their story. When we embarked on the brand transition, we set out to fully transform our business into a truly customer-obsessed organization, one that puts the customer right at the center of all our decisions, propositions, and initiatives. In order to get it right, we spent a lot of time talking to our customers across all segments to better understand not just their needs, but also their tastes and preferences. We spoke with individuals and spent time with their businesses, trying to understand exactly what they would like to see from us as their financial partner. In many ways, COVID-19 really challenged us to live up to these commitments. The pandemic has taught us and businesses across the world that we must really be prepared to live and operate in a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment, and then be agile enough to quickly adapt to the changing realities. 2020 was the real embodiment of a VUCA environment to which we had to swiftly adapt. As we did so, our priority was to care for both our customers as well as our colleagues. For our colleagues, we rolled out a number of care initiatives to enhance our collective safety and ensure that the service and safety to our customers was not disrupted. We enabled about 55% of our colleagues working in the back office and support functions to work from home, while instituting a shift arrangement for frontline colleagues to ensure continuity of service to our customers. For those who were infected or affected, we offered medical support by partnering with our insurance providers. In addition to this, we partnered with our wellness service providers to provide regular care calls to all our colleagues, which gave them the much needed peace of mind to continue serving our customers. For our customers, we provided different financial relief initiatives and supported them to navigate through the effects of this pandemic. As you know, many people and businesses, due to the necessary actions that were taken, either people lost their jobs, some businesses, their service was affected and they could not sustain easily paying their loans. So we took initiatives to say, how as a bank can we make this easier? The last thing you should probably be worrying about is paying your loans before you're able to pay the salaries of your people, yeah, and keep the economy going. So for us, what we looked at is we did a number of things. One was to, as a major institution in this country, with many suppliers, we instituted a program where, in particular for the smaller suppliers, we would pay their bills within 7 days. Ordinarily, you would pay within typically 30 or 60 days, because we knew cash is king and they need that to run their businesses and to keep afloat. And the other businesses, we said we would pay them within 14 days. And I believe we were the first to do that, again, just easing the pressure on them. We provided loan relief and restructures for 59,000 customers with loans valued at over 62 billion Kenya shillings. For our SME customers, we offered specific capacity building programs to equip them with the necessary skills to overcome the challenges presented by the pandemic. By proactively managing our business continuity processes, 100% of our branches remained open and fully operational, whilst our digital platforms had a 99.8% uptime, even with the numerous scheduled system upgrades to provide even more enhanced services. Despite the challenges in the macroeconomic environment, we continued to lend to our customers, underscoring our commitment to keep the wheels of our economy moving. A sizable portion of this amount was lent out to small and medium-sized enterprises, helping them stay afloat and to continue providing employment opportunities to millions of Kenyans. In a very difficult environment, we grew our business with some exciting propositions added to our product portfolio. We introduced the first in-market Absa vertical debit and credit cards, as well as revamped our SME Wezesha Biashara proposition to enable us to play a bigger role in the SME sector. This proposition offers unsecured loans of up to 10 million shillings, which is the highest in the market, as well as LPO financing and invoice discounting of up to 50 million shillings, among other benefits. We also introduced our new Absa One Account, an all-in-one account with no minimum balance requirements and no monthly fees. The Absa One Account offers unsecured loans of up to 6 million shillings for individuals and 10 million shillings for businesses. It also offers rewards of 0.5% cashback on all ATM and debit card transactions. The Absa One Account also comes with a multi-currency prepaid card with up to 8 major currencies and gives you access to Absa Connect lifestyle events, among others. I take great pride in the achievements we have made in the journey so far, despite the many social and economic challenges brought about by the pandemic. As we look ahead, we are cautiously optimistic that this will be a better year as the economy further opens up and begins to recover. The news of the COVID-19 vaccines is encouraging to the business community, and we are looking forward to its arrival in the country and across the world so the governments can continue relaxing the current containment measures in an effort to boost economic activity and growth. At Absa, we'll continue to execute our growth, transformation, and return strategy and scale our business to the next level. We are clear on our priorities for the next year as we seek to make a bigger positive impact on the lives of our fellow Kenyans and the country at large. At the core of our strategy is our commitment to continue enhancing our customer experience through significant investments in leading technologies and capabilities. The investment we have made here in Queensway branch is testimony to that. We refurbished this branch right in the height of the pandemic, and we did this because we want to offer you an exceptional experience when you come to the banking hall. It's a new look branch, as you'll see, and I welcome all of you as customers to come and visit us. We have an excellent team who manage this transition process seamlessly. We thank you as customers for bearing with us as we turn this into a reality. And we're very proud to be launching our new refurbished Queensway branch right at the center of town and the heart of town to give you that even better experience. As we look forward in the next year, we'll be investing more than 1.6 billion Kenya shillings in over 60 different technology projects, all aimed at transforming our customer experience. Some of these include the automation of our loan top-up processes, a first in the market move, which will enable our customers to apply and get loan top-ups on their existing loans within a few minutes, and also at the touch of a button. We will also be rolling out a fully fledged online business banking platform in the coming weeks, among other exciting innovations across our business segments. Ultimately, we want to make it easier and as fast as possible for our customers to do their banking. So the future is bright, and it will only get better as we continue working towards being a force for good in all our communities. When I stand before you at a time like this, looking into next year, I want to be able to celebrate another year of positively impacting lives, just like in the case of Bombolulu. I want the Mama Mboga, who is our customer, to have an expanded business. I want our corporate and business customers to have employed more Kenyans. I want to have helped a young man or woman get through campus with a scholarship. I want to have helped a family own their first, second, or third home. I want to have worked with many more Kenyans, because when we come together, we get things done. Ladies and gentlemen, the milestone we are marking today deserves a big celebration. And big celebration. Can we put our hands together for that? However, appreciating the times we are living in, we made a conscious decision not to throw a big anniversary party, but instead to invite you to join hands with us in making a positive difference in the lives of underprivileged fellow Kenyans. In the light of this, we are pleased to launch an exciting program dubbed We Are One With You. This is a program which gives you a unique opportunity to pin an idea on our wall of possibilities, which will be hosted here at Queensway. We will also host this wall of possibilities on our online platforms that we will be sharing with you in the course of today and the coming weeks. The ideas that we are looking for need to demonstrate the ability to positively impact the lives of people in our community. We believe that charity begins at home, and to get started, let me invite a few colleagues to put their ideas up on the wall of possibilities, and we shall select one of the initiatives to support going forward. So I may invite some colleagues to pin up some of those on our wall of possibilities.
And we can see, Jeremy, with your permission, clearly there's activity happening there. We are pinning our ideas. If you have an idea you think can change not just Absa but banking in Kenya, formal financial inclusion as we know it, we are inviting you to pin your ideas on the wall of possibilities so that all this can be aggregated and we see how we can take this country forward as far as the financial sector is concerned and impacting lives by and large, as we have seen in the Bombolulu video. Do you have any more still pinning?
I'm sure we have several, and we've just kicked off. Yeah. I'm sure the wall will fill up. I would just take this opportunity as they're pinning up their ideas and suggestions to really extend the invitation to you to share your ideas with us by either visiting our Queensway branch or using our digital social media channels to share these ideas. For me, I'm very proud, as I say, on this 1-year anniversary. It's an anniversary of service, it's an anniversary of focus on customers, colleagues, the community, and all stakeholders. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Central Bank for its guidance and leadership through these difficult times. They've steered the banking industry steadily through this period, and we're looking forward to their support in helping us as the banking sector and as Absa in particular come up with even more new and exciting products that will serve you better, more conveniently, to get about the business of achieving your ambitions at the highest level. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us today, to thank you for supporting us over the last year. We have a very exciting year planned ahead, and please look forward, as we do, to many new innovations, many new products that will make your lives easier and improve your experience when banking with us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeremy, with your permission, I'd like to invite you and the chairman to just walk with me to the wall of possibilities. Kind of let's create some way there so that we can also pin and also have photo opportunity here. And remember, you can visit this branch anytime, and as the CEO has indicated, you could as well post this on the social media sites where it will be available, and all this will be aggregated, as I mentioned earlier. Chairman, you might want just to move that side a bit. The thumbnails. Yeah. Just to give you a snapshot of what people are writing here, one is reusable cloth masks for special needs school. That's an idea coming up. We could also have hand washing facilities for school children. Quite some focus here on the school-going children. School bags for children as well. And standing with the less fortunate in our communities is also being floated on the wall here. And supporting youth to go through schooling, through the adversities being faced in light of COVID-19. So we're having the chairman and the CEO penning theirs as well, and we shall see what they put up on the wall of possibilities so that we can also get their ideas being incorporated into this extremely monumental mission. And we are all welcome to do so, actually, so that we get our ideas on the wall of possibilities. The CEO, Jeremy Awori, has just put it, provide more hand washing facilities for our children in the community, and in the community, I should say. Clearly, focus here on the challenges precipitated by the COVID-19 pandemic. And we wait to see some more coming up here as we see how we intend to impact our society. That focus has largely been on the triple bottom line, looking at social impact as one of the ways through which businesses and also individuals can have an impact on their communities, on their societies. Hence, the Wall of Possibilities, which is an initiative by Absa to enable us to put our ideas together and see how we move the country, the economy forward. The chairman there, Mr. Charles Mushene, putting his support select healthcare units in the community as they struggle to enhance support for the communities. That's also still focusing on matters of health. Please, you may plug in yours too. There is a request that we use our left hands to pin them up there. Take care of ladies in business. Clearly the gender agenda here sticking out. Very, very important now as we continue with reforming our business climate. Photographers, using the left hand, okay. Chairman is taking his as well. Carol, yes. So maybe we do it sequentially. Chairman going first. Thank you, that's the chairman, Mr. Charles Mushene, pinning his there. On the Wall of Possibilities, I said earlier, support select healthcare units. CEO Jeremy Awori, I should say, provide more hand washing facilities for our children and in the community, and we invite Carol also to pin hers. Take care of ladies in business. All the way to Mama Mboga, she adds, clearly getting to the bottom of the economic pyramid. So, please, from the strategy desk, let's also say this one. More people to access medical support through Absa branches. Quite a landmark, that one. And we have, again, maybe as we get to the tail end, So we pin it, and then we carry on with the program. This is the wall of possibilities, and we are all invited to visit the Queensway branch, pin yours, also visit the social media sites to enable us to be able to put this in our ideas war chest, if I could call it that. We're just waiting for one more here, then we shall get on to the remaining bit of the program as we wrap up, really. And this is being finalized so that we... Yes. Yeah, sure. This one is from the branch. Let's see what the branch has to say. Remember to use your left hand, please, for the cameras. Great. And there we have it. Create opportunities. It is create opportunities for university internships, at least 100 per year. So I think from the branch. So the senior management, we clearly have our thoughts there. So let's just return to the podium as we close. We have a Q&A to take. Thank you so much. There was a video to play at this point. At the end, okay. So, Mr. Jeremy Awori, thank you so much for your comments. You wish to close again? You want to sanitize, please? We'll invite you. Pardon? We'll invite you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank all of you once again. To thank our customers for their support. We don't take that for granted. No business can survive without customers. And I can really reassure you of our commitment to continue to drive improvements in your customer experience. As I said earlier, I'm proud of events like this, which just really show that commitment. We're putting our money, taking our hands into our pockets, investing in the experiences we give you. We have a very positive digital agenda. And ultimately, the mantra which we are looking at executing is easier, faster, and better. So with that, I just want to thank you once again for joining us on this celebration. We are definitely here. We are one with you and look forward to your continued support. Thank you very much once again.
Jeremy, before you leave the stage, thank you so much. I'd like to invite the chairman, Carol, for a photo op as we observe social distancing. Is it possible we move this stand here? Yeah. Just move it on the side. We'll need it for the Q&A. Don't remove it entirely. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Our camera colleagues, let's just get that done, then we move on to the Q&A. You're good? Thank you. Thank you so much, Santeni Sana. No. Thank you so much, Sante Sana. Please, you may, Chairman. I'd like to invite, as I notify our digital team that takes us to the close of our broadcast live, and we get into the Q&A session, our colleagues from the Fourth Estate, in case you have any questions, this is your opportunity to ask the same regarding the whole exercise we've had here, how the journey has been, and we'd like to keep it brief. As always, kindly let's introduce ourselves and say which media house you represent, and we will be more than happy to take the questions. Thank you so much. We love Africanacity. As I did mention, you'll see customers walking in. Please just allow them to do so.